Hey guys, good morning. So do you hear that really voice? Usually you can get rid of that if I have some water. No water. Time to have breakfast. Today we're having sushi for breakfast. Yummy breakfast. So we have two flights today. The first flight is at 6:30, and that one's from Costa Rica to Houston. And then the second flight is from Houston to Edmonton. I always get Dallas and Houston and Edmonton confused. They all sound so similar. I'm still half asleep, but now it's time to go through security. Such a long morning. It's always nice once you pass security, because before security they're like sometimes you have to take your shoes off, unpack your computer, and sometimes they like to check through your bag. But now, all good. Time to go get on the airplane. I'm gonna ride the skateboard and see if maybe the guards or someone tell me I can't. But if they don't tell me I can't, I'm gonna ride it. So far so good. No one's told me anything about not riding a skateboard. But right now we're on carpet and it's nearly impossible for the skateboard to even move. So maybe like a penny board probably would have been a better idea. Something with some larger wheels. Wait, put your head closer, else it won't be in focus. Yeah. One thing that you will not find most places in Costa Rica is a Cinnabon. The airport has a Cinnabon. A little bit pricey, but it's the only place we can get a Cinnabon in Costa Rica that I know of, so we gotta get a Cinnabon. Alright guys, done with the Cinnabon. So our flight is at 6:30, but the boarding is at 5:50, and it is 5:30 right now, so we have to get over to the gate right now. So normally Twix and most chocolate bars like Snickers and Milky Way, at the normal stores they cost around $1. Sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less. On the ferry, which is the boat that you take across on your way to San Jose or around here, on there the Snickers cost $1,200, and I thought that was expensive because it's double the price, just over double the price that they normally cost. But in the airport, they're more than triple the price. They're over $3. My friends. Finally, 3-hour flight. Feels like a decade. Okay, so I usually would film everything, but we have to go through immigration, and they always tell me to not film around immigration and all that stuff, so I have to put the camera away. Okay, done with the immigration, and then just went through security. Super fun. You get to unpack your bag, take your computer out, take your shoes off. It's just so much fun. And then, so I definitely am probably going to start going with a skateboard now, because it just makes getting around so much quicker when it's just like nice, smooth floor, and you can just get around way quicker. And my sister's ankles were hurting, so I was giving her a ride, so I'll show you guys a clip of what the ride looks like. But yeah, skateboard is super awesome. It's so much fun. In search of somewhere to eat, I think I'm gonna get this like tuna fish and grilled sandwich sort of thing, and then possibly a Caesar salad. We have like 3 or 2 hours until our flight. So yeah, right now we're in Houston, getting some food, a little break for a couple hours, and then we're going to continue from Houston to Edmonton on another flight. It's kind of nice having 2 separate flights on your way there, because I feel like if it was one flight, it'd be kind of annoying being stuck in a plane for like 6 or 7 hours. I know that's nothing compared to some flights, but it's kind of nice to be able to get off and like stretch your legs out and go eat a normal meal and then get back on a plane. So yeah, we're definitely getting to Canada tonight. Okay, and here is the grilled cheese tuna sandwich. Let's see how it tastes. It's not bad. It's not bad. Getting a massage at the back, at the massage chairs.
It's like it has like this. Well, I'm supposed to be taller.
My name is Atua. It's an echo.
No, I don't hear it from outside. It's only from inside.
Echo. Echo. So our flight was supposed to be at 4 o'clock, the second flight today. Finished the journey to get to Canada, and we were here right at our gate at 2 o'clock, and then at like 2:30 they're like, oh, there's a delay, so now your flight's gonna be at 6 o'clock. That's 2 hours later. So now they made another delay, so now it's at 6:17. And we're gonna have to go eat another meal at the airport. Getting a little pricey here, but gotta go eat some food. What I got is a few spring rolls. Spring rolls. Pretty sure you dip them in this sauce, which looks like something pretty yummy. Just got off the plane and now we're in Canada. Yay! Whew, it's super freezing cold compared to Costa Rica. It feels like the North Pole. Okay guys, so this is a wrap for today. So I just left the airport and I came over, but now we're at my great-grandparents' apartment, and I don't want to talk too loud because I know all their neighbors are sleeping probably. I don't want to wake everyone up because then they might be a little mad at me. But anyways, it is very cold out. I'm not sure the exact temperature, but it is way colder than it ever is in Costa Rica, that is for sure. The last time I was in Canada was 4 years ago, but I'm going to be here for a week. We're going to be doing a bunch of different things. Probably some shopping, might go on a camping trip in a motorhome, an assortment of fun different things. But there is this amazing looking full moon right now. I'm not sure if you can kind of see that. Do you see that little circular white thing up to the top of your screen? Yeah, it's like a full moon tonight. I think tonight actually is the full moon, yeah. It's super cool. It's so cool to arrive on this day. But I am really tired and really pooped. I'm actually kind of waking up because it's so cold and I'm like getting adrenaline, but I gotta go to sleep. Today's positive quote is, as I look back on my life, I realized that every time I thought I was being rejected from something good, I was actually being redirected to something better. So what this quote means to me is that sometimes when you think maybe like why is this not going right for me, or like why did this not work out, at that moment, like right when it happens, you might be like, why did this happen? Like why? Like how? Like why? But then later on in your life, maybe weeks later, maybe days later, maybe hours later, maybe years later, you may realize that if that wouldn't have happened, all these other things that ended up happening that you didn't know would happen at that moment in time ended up happening thanks to that situation. So just basically, like, sometimes when you think that stuff may not be going right, or the way that you would want it to go, it may be for a really good reason, and in the future one day you may see that reason and be like, okay, now I see why that happened. Okay, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. It is so cold. It's almost just nice to be out in the coldness. It's freezing. It's the summertime in Canada. It's summer right now and it's freezing. Well, I don't even have shoes on or anything. I'm just wearing a shirt and board shorts. But it's so cold, but it's just like giving me this adrenaline. Okay, well, it's summertime and I can't even imagine winter. Today was like all traveling, and I think I'm gonna start taking my skateboard every time I travel, where I'm gonna be like in airports and stuff, because it is just so easy to get around from like point A to point B to point C to point D with a skateboard, because you can just cruise, especially if there's no carpet. It's just like smooth floor. It is just so easy and efficient to get from place to place in an airport, as well as on sidewalks and stuff like that. Anyways, remember to do more awesome stuff, and I'll see you guys tomorrow early in the morning. It's so cold. It's freezing.